Hey, I'm back with more Supraland tonight because that game's. We're gonna try to get to near the end game tonight. We'll see. I don't know how long the game is. I'm kind of trying to keep myself in the dark. I know there's like DLC like stories that are separate from the main storyline that play a different thing. I don't know if I'll play that immediately after beating the game, or if I'll do something else first. We'll see there. For now, let's stop some of that background music because we're gonna jump into well, the game. I'm perfectly on time. What do you know? Ooh, and it didn't mess with the window for once. And I can't hold on a second. Where'd my mouse go? There it is. That didn't move it, did it? I don't know why the audio doesn't play if I click out of the window. Either way, oh, make sure my phone's on silent. Everything else is working correctly. Seems to be. So let's get some more of this crazy world. One of the stories is Crash, I believe. I haven't really looked into it. I just happened to see the DLC options. And there's like something called Supraland 6 Feet Under. I don't know if that's in this or a separate game. I haven't. I won't look into stuff like that until I beat this one. At least I won't look into it heavily. I don't mind if people spoil me in the chat or whatnot, or give me like, as long as it's not major story spoilers, go ahead and give me backseat gaming. That's a-okay in my streams. I went the wrong way. I don't know where I was going, what I was doing, and I had a lot of stuff to do though. Oh, wrong button. What is the laser button again? Oh, the left trigger. Oh, well, I died. That's about par for the course for me starting. Ooh. Got him! I think I need a stronger... I don't know how to get in there, but I can break the boards at least. At the moment, my gun's blatantly stronger, which is... I wish the sword was stronger. Yeah, I'm low on health. That sound, every time I hear it at the end of battles, just reminds me of... makes me think of... Wow, I'm straight up drawing a blank on... Skyrim! Why couldn't I draw a blank on the name? God, I will not claim to have 100% of that game. That is not a claim I'm going to make, but I did play it. Hello there, fancy sir. If everything you need to solve is puzzle, go for it. Oh, those reflecting doorways. Oh, I need to put a cube up there or something. Oh, that's what the pipe does. I think I dropped the cube in it. Goes through. There we go. And... Alright, I have the, this. Ground pound. Next question is, what do I do to get this? And oh, I get rid of the cube. And probably fire the Super Ball in there. Well, that was correct. Probably open the door on the other side of this. Don't know if I need the ball still. Well, probably. But first, I want to go down here. Because, ooh, treasure chest. What's in you? Ability or money? Health regeneration +5. Well, increasing the max amount I can regen. Yes, please. Still not much in comparison to max health. Anything I'm missing here? Because I feel like I've missed stuff randomly about the place when earlier. I will try and go back and get stuff if I miss anything. I didn't miss anything for the story at least, but if I miss collectibles, I'll try and get them later. If it lets, I assume it'll let me backtrack later, or it'll just make me. I have not watched one, but I looked it up just out of curiosity. The one of the, I think the world record speedrun for this game is like 20 minutes. Less than that, maybe? I forget the exact time. I looked it up like a week ago. Didn't actually watch the video. So I can't say how they do it. When I beat this game, I'll look into it and see if it seems realistic for me to try it myself. This launches a... And the ball, yeah, because the old ones stop at the door. Just checking to make sure the... Let me check something real quick. I want to make sure the audio is properly playing through. Well, it's hard to tell. Is when I hit pause or the only thing that makes sound when I go over this, and it's hard to check if audio is playing while checking away from the window while I'm playing. Should be properly recording because I have desktop audio going. Same thing for the music. If you can't hear it, please let me know in the chat. Is this where I want to go? So it's not where I want to go then. Oh, that doesn't work. Maybe I want to fire the... What? Well, that was weird. Let's see if you belong to the 90%. What? Don't know what that means. How do I get through here? I don't even know what is through there if I want to. I love the whole mass fire thing that does. There's a launch pad there. Pipe there for some reason. Nope. More these guys. I wonder what... Sorry, I was thinking... don't know what I'll play after. I don't think I'll be fading this tonight. I assume the game I'll probably get at most to end game if I say play like 3 hours straight. So can't say what I'll be playing next next time. I'll be playing more Stardew Valley, of course, because I'm not going to end that series just immediately. But I'll be playing a lot more other games. Some more platforming and action themed ones, since those are more entertaining, both to play and to and to watch, I assume. Well, not I assume, I watch people stream too. I watch people who get a lot more viewers than I do regularly. I don't know what good that does me there. Ooh, yeah, need a super ball for that. Can I get up there? I assume this is not how I'm supposed to get up here if I can. Yeah, I'm gonna get up there that way. head up here then? I don't think this does me any good, but it doesn't look like it. What do you do? Oh. Whee! Don't know how good that did me, but I'm up here. To hit the ball for some reason? Again, what good does this do me? It was strictly just to fight the enemies? Can I get another one of those? That doesn't do me any good. Can't get that one at the moment because it'll close the door. Maybe firing the ball in there will do me some good. I'm doubtful, but fire it up over there, but I don't think that'll get the door open if I try that. I can get this ball back by going through over there, so it's not too much of an issue if something goes wrong. Yeah, have to go get a relaunch. So that didn't work. The other game puzzles were easy, but the late game ones are... So I assume I don't want to do this, but I will try it anyways. Since this is the one that I got from there, I'll be able to get back through and then return it, but that might trap me in here if I do that. I'm gonna do it anyways. Might not be the best idea. It's not like I can go back further, so it doesn't matter if I get trapped, I guess. There'll be a way back, I assume. Don't know why this is here. Is there a reason I want to swap them out and still have exit? Probably. I mean, I will find out or I won't. Don't have to do it there. Alright, so that was why I was getting that. Gotcha! Come back here. And it gets us through here, which is the key there, and a button to probably get the key back. Was there some way to expect it to get over here without having the 2-ball? Because if so, that would explain why there's the path up over there. Thank you, I guess? Oh, eyeball. See, what does this do? Moves that. And here's the other end of that path. It's a puzzle room. I like puzzle rooms. Less getting slaughtered by a bunch of skeletons and a lot more using my brain to solve puzzles that clearly are more difficult than I thought they would be. And I like difficult puzzles because that means they're, you know, entertaining. I haven't re-downloaded any of my puzzle games and I realize. Should have done that. I don't know if I've mentioned this in stream before, but I just recently got a new computer. And that's resulted in, some things being, having some things set up that I was like, oh, I can do this, and then I realized, no, wait, no, I don't have it downloaded. Which is fine most time. It was here. I dropped the key in there, didn't I? Oh, doesn't matter for now. Let's handle the secret area first. one of those paint pipes to change block. I want purple. Don't know why it makes them glow if it's just painting them, but... Ooh. What are you? Red Moon. Looks very valuable. Can use it for something. Our second one. And I got an achievement, which I didn't read. I mean, I can check away on Steam real quick. I'll do that. Because I didn't read that fast enough. What achievement did I just get? Purple Cube. Solve the facility secret puzzle. I don't know if that's a big achievement or not, but... I'm assuming I need the keys somewhere up there. I'm gonna look around a bit more because I haven't checked out everything I can do here yet. What was that? The camera just moved weirdly. I've already checked here. Half there. Another one of those pixelated blocks. Oh, that's what I need to do. I need to get the orb through there. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Was this orb I launched? I think it was this orb I lost. And that explains why that's a thing. Hey, I'm IR smart tonight. Don't worry, I'll get stumped by some kind of dumb puzzle later. I'm assuming I want to use the pathways to launch it so when I'm from here. Because it'll get me up there. And... Oh, I need to get the key up there somehow. There's a launch pad there as well. Yeah, I assume I just want to reactivate later, so I want to get up there first? What do you do? It does indeed activate that. Let's... So it probably just straight up, I want to turn this so I can... Yeah, not like that for the moment. Is that how I want it? Probably. Mech power, probably. Oh, that didn't do it. But it seemed to have the right angle, so maybe I launch it, then run. Not quite. Maybe a higher one? Because I think I have the right angle. Almost. I think I have to go for the slightly lower one. Ooh. I went to the side. Then you have to turn it more. What options do I have? Maybe try it like this instead? I don't think that'll be better. I think that'll actually be worse, but I'll try it anyways. Or not. That was better. There's a crack in that brick. Ooh, almost. Maybe a bit less power? Nope. I got the angle very wrong. I did it! Yay! I'm assuming this will turn it back on, like, and leave it on. Yep. And what good do you do me? Get that back. See, it provides power, but not both ways. Just up to here and to the button. So I don't know if I get anything from doing anything else. Oh. I think that is what I want to do. I just failed. Yes, my tea. I mean, I could be very wrong about that being what I want to do, but I'll try anyways. It works. What's over there? Oh, wow. Didn't quite get that jump right. Nope. You have to turn it more. Ooh, that might work better. Made it! Oh, it was a secret area. Critical damage chance. Nice. This is not what I was supposed to do. Or what I needed to do. I don't think I'm supposed to be able to stand here. There's a pathway out there. Something up there. How good that did me. It activates something. Something up there. What is it activating? What's that? Can I launch the key through those pipes? I don't think I could get it even to one, but... Then you... can be deactivated. What? Didn't do anything. Well, I don't know what just happened there. Did I fail? Can I get there? I think it would be like I could maybe rush over. There's a delay. Don't know what to do with that yet. I don't think I'm supposed to get up here to do something, but I'll try anyways. There might be a secret area. A lot of those. They haven't really given many useful things, but they've given stuff. Oh, that's the hidden chest. Oh. I don't know what good having this up there does me, but it's there. Do I need to keep the block there? Do not, it stays. There's a reason to be able to fire from somewhere else. I think I'll head back out and look around for a moment. Key there, the orb there. Those different pipes, see what I can do, if I can do anything with them. Oh, I need the orb to get back through. I'll bring the other one back with me next time. I don't know how good that does me. And there was the, I think, the pipes, that's the pipe leads inside. This is probably that thing that we saw inside there. Can I get up above? If I can, I'm not supposed to. I'll try anyways, though. I just think I couldn't do it from there. Oh, no. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Wait, that's what we're probably seeing. Probably gotta be. There's gotta be a way up there. There's coins up above. It's up at the corner here. Probably a way to open that. Like. That didn't work. Don't know if that did me any good, but you know, whatever it does, I'll figure out eventually. Gotta be a way to get up there because there's coins there. We gotta fire at that from the inside, definitely. The one I destroyed is definitely the one from out there, so I can't get that back. Why am I bringing this? I don't need it anymore. In there, as far as I can tell. I want to fire into there, but... I don't know if that did me any good. And there's up there. I fire into there. Did that do me any good? I don't know if it did, but I fired into it. And that did something. Looks like I need the yellow orb in here for something up there, but I can't get to it at the moment. That. I can hit that, but it doesn't do me any good at the moment, because I have to be up there to take advantage of whatever it is. Nothing there at the moment, nothing through here. This is showing me out there. I tried firing with that, but it didn't do any good. I can go up there again, but and that's the secret there. I don't know if it gets me anything. I've trapped myself here, although again, like I said, I don't think I can go further back to resolve this puzzle, so it doesn't matter. If there's a way to get up there, the purple block I might be able to. I don't know if that does good, and I have to get that open to do the puzzle for that. And I don't think I can fire into there too well. So, oh, here's the... I probably need to get that open to solve that puzzle. Ooh, yeah, that worked. Don't know if it does me any good to get it further up, but I made it further up. Oh. Got the coins. There's that at least. Whatever this is. And I think if I had successfully hidden that, this would activate. Maybe it'd bring the block out? I don't know. I'm doubtful on that. Definitely not supposed to be able to walk on this. I'm beyond confused yet again. Is something I missed over here? I don't think so. Guess I just gotta go back in there. Took the orb back. Wait, on the side. Well, the puzzles in the beginning of the game were definitely not this difficult. Nothing there, that's still the dead end. Could I jump to that from there? Did I just not think of that? Probably. I think I just didn't think of that. Yeah, that was... Oh, well, I got the coins, so I didn't want to miss one and have to redo it either way. Sorry for anyone who watches this and is screaming the entire time about what I should do. I am playing this game completely blind with... Oh, I missed there. Oh, I probably want to turn that around so I can fire the button before I go back up. At least that benefits from falling back down. Oop, just short. But we'll get it on this try. I didn't pick up the ball, I should do that. Might have to redo all this. Here we go on this. Tap back up, yay! What do you do me? Oh, there's something there. And well, I need the key, but I wouldn't have been able to do it at the other bounce. Maybe I'll grab the ball while I'm at it, in case I need it. Here we go. hidden room in the level below, there's a button that opens that door. What door? Oh, I died. What is the hidden room it's mentioning? Or about if I slay all of them? And that was a miss. Oop. Got them. That was annoying. In the hidden room in the level below, there's a button that opens this door. Gotcha, I'll figure that out in a moment. Pathway there. Pathway there. This does something. Removes that again. And there's over there. Is that a temporary door? Ah, yeah. This. Oh, this, yeah, this is that pathway. Let's, wait and see what happens if I think I have to go turn that more. Let's see. It's that one I need? I think that was the one I needed. Let's not fall. It was a pain to get up here. I don't remember what it was that I wanted to fire over there. Let's see. Not there. Did you hear what I want then? I don't think so. I have to go back down and look because I don't remember. No, I got it. Yay. And there's a pipe here. There's coins up there. A giant coin. Assuming getting in this will launch me up to it. Hey, simply amused. Yeah, I think getting in this pipe will get me up there. There's something about a hidden room down there which I haven't found yet. I will try and find the mustachioed man is mentioning. I'll see if I can find it. Let's see. Oop. I believe I was wrong about this being leading me to there. I thought it was like a warp pipe or something. When I get back out, I'll try. Oh, hello, mustachioed man again. I didn't find your past hint. You have everything you need to solve this puzzle. That's a red key card thing. What next? I will try to get the shiny when I get back out of here, as I have to get back out first. Oh, there it is. Got the key card. Nice. Go diet red. Always get big shiny. That is just not debatable. You must get big shiny. Oh, that's how I get the color change. This implies that these shots have dye to them, which I don't know what to respond to that. Ow, Remy. Ooh. That's... I can't do anything up here, so... Down to the treasure chest I go! What are you? Float buckle. Be able to float near metallic surfaces. Light metallic objects can be attracted. A to float up. B near metal objects. L to float down. What's this? This is... Ooh. Secret area. I almost missed. Sword damage. Always a welcome addition. Bit slow, but fun to have a way to get up. I think I'm supposed to get up this way. I don't think it's supposed to let me go up by, I don't think that wall is supposed to let me float up. What's this button do? Don't know. Will do. Ooh, shinies. Not the big shiny, but shiny. That's just a big thing of ice. Oh, that, yeah, I can definitely get the big shiny now. Because the big shiny goes on the other end of a pipe, which I can float up them now. I can just kind of float near metal. There's a lot of areas like I'm just trapped now, and then it's like, oh well, I'm definitely not trapped anymore. Let's turn that off until I need it. There's just a button there. Assuming my destination's up there. Ooh. Well, we've got swords. We got a sword and there were pots there. It was just kind of expected that we would try to destroy it. So I'm assuming my destination's up there. I'm gonna check, just double check, just in case. And then I'm going to head back down and try to find the hidden things in this area before I move on. Yeah, this has got to be my... Yeah, I don't know what that means, but... Oh, it's a map! We unlocked the map! At this point in time. So, there's the Red Kingdom. And this is all the areas we've covered. I can draw on the... Ooh! That's a... So, if there's... When I remember things, that'll come handy. I'll have to go back through every area and double check, like, once I get all the abilities, but we unlocked a map at the, like, I don't know what point of the game we're at, but it feels a bit late in game to have finally got the map now. Let's look around, because I think I have to go back now. Ooh, there's stuff hidden on those. First, let's get the stuff in this building. What's this? Oh, that's certain. Oh, that's that hidden room we found before. What here? Does that have nothing to do with that the aforementioned hidden room? There's a door there. To probably have to get up top using that, maybe. Nope. There's probably another way to. Because we definitely been up there due to that. Unless this is the way to do it. I don't think so. I think this is called... I think this is me going the wrong way to do the same thing again. Okay, let's go look for our hidden stuff. Okay, that's fun. Can I jump off what? Sorry, I wasn't looking. I can jump off pretty much anything. Oh, if you're talking about the top of the building, yes. I'm just trying to find the stuff I missed back here before. Ooh. It's gotta be. How did I do it for? Oh, I don't think there's fall damage. Not that I've encountered as of yet. They might add it later. If you fall from high enough, maybe you'll get fall damage. I found the way into the area. Catch hat. Something too wild must have appeared and ended him. While taking off his hat, you notice his hair is attached to it, and he was actually bald. Hat and hair are added to my collection at home. I have feelings and I don't know what they are. Ooh, I wonder if this is metal. It is not. I can get back out through those, so first I'm gonna go see if that opened. What I opened was the door, hidden the door back there. I have to go back. Nope. I don't think I'm supposed to get up this way, but I did it anyways. Oh, there's a pathway up there, I guess. How about you? Oh, it's back up to there. So it was something a button I hit in there, so if there is a hidden doorway or something... Well, that didn't do it, but... What? Oh, there's metal in here. What do I do? Because I hit the button in there, like in the hidden room in there. Oh, there's another pathway up there. Maybe I can get through it if I go back around. I wish I could open this. There were the one mustachio dude mentioned about a hidden room, and I want to find it. Is there something up there for me? Feels like a hidden area, an area where they hit something hidden. Either that or it's the path I'm supposed to go. I mean, I have a map now, so I can actually check, but doesn't look like it. Which is good, because I don't want to go the right way yet. I want to find all the stuff. Gun damage. +1 damage. It's the joke. Worst upgrade ever. Yeah, now I realize it, every other upgrade's always been more than that. And then there's this big piece of ice, I'm assuming, is it what it is? Is it? I don't know. Going back in there would be just pointless because I've already been there. Anything over here? Over the two hidden things? Maybe a less useless? There's probably some top of that pipe. As long as I'm up here, might as well just check these coins before I head back in and look for more of the... Trying to find the aforementioned hidden room. So the first floor there's a hidden room, but I already got into there. Don't think it meant in here. I've already gotten here. And then there was that clearly hidden button that was shown on the roof. Maybe I want to go for that. Or maybe I should go back into there because there was yeah, the higher one. See if I can get to that. Because I hit this button, I don't know what it does. Yeah, there's an entrance from the second floor. Oh wait, the hidden room with a I'm an idiot. That was probably the hidden room with the button I got the hint for. By the mustachioed man who was standing there about, yes, this is the door it opened. Ooh. What are you? More sword damage. It's good, because I'm not good at aiming. What's in here? Money! More shinies. The outside world. Oh, pipe and stuff, so... And a path up. Didn't lock myself in here by doing that, did I? Did not good. Anything up there? No. There's that pathway. Before I check it, I'm gonna go back over here. Another secret area. With more sword damage. That is an odd sound. More coins in a crate. What's in here? No idea what hitting that button did. Oh. What do you have to say? You have everything you need to solve this puzzle. Oh, that's what I need. So I need to... oh. Go relaunch the ball and put it back through there. Should roll over that without a problem. Come all the way down here into... oh, one of those. What does this get me? Into that secret room? Neat. Some very bright. What good does it do me though? Is there... is it just a pathway? Because I'm not seeing any rewards for solving that puzzle. Oh, well, I got a bunch of coins in the process. So I guess that was the reward? Why did it send me back here? I could have easily slain those enemies. I just didn't use my attack. My gun. I used the sword, which is definitely weaker. Time to go back! Yay! Get a lot of the stuff we missed on the different routes. Oh, that's not fun. Oh, you got me. Ooh. Silent shoes. Your feet are now soft. Enemies will not hear you coming. Useful. Something up here? Nope, that's just discoloration on the rock. Ah, you can't get me. What does this do? Launch me there. I don't know what good that does me. I guess I want to turn it more. Maybe it'll get me up to there. Missed. I could get me to... oh, I was like, did I miss a coin? No, that's the ball. The float buckle's a fun item to use. Oh, I do believe that was the right thing to do. I think I just didn't I think I jumped when I shouldn't have. Yeah, I should. Definitely the jump that's the problem. Hmm. Speaking of, wrong button. Button. So I'm over here now. Look around a little before I go back to that. Ooh. Leave this to be. It's over there. The shortcut I found to another area. Where is it to? Here? Yeah, right here. I will go back to that in a moment. So I worked my way back to the Red Kingdom for some reason, I guess. I got there first, which I believe it is from launching with that. Nope. Am I doing something wrong? No, you can't stand on the tree. I need another ability before I can do that. I'm doubtful on that, though. Almost. My timing was probably just slightly off. Let me give it one more try, then I'll move on. And assume that I am need something else. There's a claw on my thigh. Bad kitty. Almost. I will come back. That's probably a secret area isn't hidden. Is something I can do in here now that I have the float buckle? I don't like it. Maybe you can. It's the shooting thing. Yeah, I think I do need the ability to get there because I need to be able to change the gun color. Need an orb to activate that. Let's go get an orb. I know there's one. I saw it on the other end over here, so I'll grab it real quick. You know, despite having silent shoes now, we don't really have that much silence. I wonder when I'll get to use the red moons for whatever they're used for. So I'm wondering what this launch pad will do. Is it a quick travel or is it specifically for a puzzle? Find out. Oh, that's one of those. I might be able to do ground. I can. Good to know. Ooh. Wonder if I launch while that active, will I grab onto that? I will not. Let's see what the map says about where we are now. There's something there's over here. Is which we haven't. Did we check that out? I don't think we have. I'll check it out in a second. What's through here? We've been here? Oh, this is a different area. New area. We've been in other areas around it, but not there. Oh, can't use the... I think I hit the button. Where was our last checkpoint? Why am I here? I mean, not far from where I was, so not a big deal, but still, why there? Right, did I hit the button so I can shoot them? Did not. Although not like it matters, I'm gonna keep just whacking him with a sword, I guess. What did that get me? Literally nothing? Don't look like it got me anything. I can't get up there because it's too high. Oh, there's a thing. What am I attaching to then? There we go for that. I'm gonna go up there? Probably. I don't know. I want to get in that barrel or log or something, but I'll go over here first. Oh, there's something down there. What's over here? Well, that looks familiar. Because it is. I don't think I was supposed to go up this way. I think I just did. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to jump around under there like that. And there's something up there that don't think even my go-to will do any good, but yeah, I think I need more abilities. And is this an area I've been to? Oh, that's that area. I will be heading there later. Which is why I'm leaving it be, because I'm trying to get some of the stuff in different areas in order. You know, collect everything. Let's check this stump out, I guess. It is not a thing I can interact with, looks like. So what am I supposed to do? I believe I just trapped myself. I don't think that's how I was supposed to do it, but I did it. Murray, a mighty pirate died by insult. He took his sarcastic school friend. He will look nice on the shelf at home. That is a Secrets of Monkey Island reference, I believe. Sword critical damage chance plus 5%. Nice. Are these gonna disappear, or is it... Sometimes the text stays on screen longer than it really is welcome. Don't know how I get up to that. If you want to stand up, go for it, cat, but stop using your claws. That's my leg, not a scratching post. I know I saw some... Oh, it's up there. Don't know if I can do anything about it at the moment, but I'll go check anyways. Let's see. Oh, I think I can do some bad now, because before I didn't have the multi-shot when I last looked at this. I have to switch the gun for it to... I missed. Here we go. Health regeneration +5. Given how constantly low on health I am, that is... Every single one of those is very welcome. Anything else over here? Oh yeah, that... Something to do with the yellow pipe over here. It might be something I have to come back to later, I don't know. I mean, it might just be constant ammunition for that. Don't think this is what it's for, but I'll try anyways. Yeah, I didn't do anything when I got there, so... Oh, time to move on to the next area, I guess. As we slowly move our way back through to one of the earlier areas. Since we can now that we've got this, the float buckle. Before we were trapped, now we are not. See, which should I go next? Try the red. Why not? We can get up there. That was not where I meant to go, I guess. I think the red's further back than I wanted. Oh, I can go in through here, I think, to get back to the one other area I wanted to look at first. See if we can find anything. Yeah, I can. Is that thing up there? Is there anything else to do here? I don't think so. There's that. I don't know if I can get in there. Yeah, there's something hidden in there, but I don't know how to get in. Anyway, this was that area we were above before. Yeah. I'll figure that out in the future, I guess. Unless it's something to do with over here. Did we have the... We got the jump pad wall here. Oh, that was weird. Emily, please behave. This requires power of some sort. From up there, and something from in there. Yeah, I don't think I can do anything in there just yet. Can I get up there yet? I don't think so. Remy, don't. Remy, you're literally in the way. There was like plenty of other places for you to sit, and you pick the one that blocks my computer. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to come back to this area later as well. Needs an ability. Don't know what ability. Yeah, it did me no good. There's something I can do here now that I've got the flip buckle. There's probably something over there, but I still can't get some of the purple shot, so there's that one button. Then there's that person that's like, hey, you're not allowed through here. Maybe we are now. Maybe we should check the top before we launch. Some coins here. Ooh, white barrel. That's an ability barrel. We got a bunch of coins saved up. Wait, that's... Isn't this... Red barrels, not even white ones. Oh, I think I have to dye it like the red color. I'll get back up there and get those coins after I try dyeing it. Here's the dye things over here. And that's the initial dead end started. But with the float buckle, it's not a dead end anymore. Give me that color again. I was right. I have a lot less coins than I thought when looking at some of the prices of these abilities, but maybe this will be a good one. See, gun cooldown halved, max health plus 15, an ammo speed refill. I can get both of them. Let's go get those coins up there before I move on. Why can you hit me down there? And I'll figure out what that launches to after I get these coins. Oh, I missed. I don't think I've made as much progress as I assumed so I would have made it by tonight, because I got stumped on 3 puzzles. And all the backtracking, but... Let's check with the red launch. I might regret if I launch on the red now, because it's 77 it's annoying to get back to here from. I missed a coin here? It's over here. I can get up here? Neat. And it's that area again. That's a red barrel up there. And there's those barriers there. Ooh, coins. Are you going to try to get that? I don't think I can get that red barrel at the moment, even if I went down there. I can try, it's not like it's difficult to get back. Yeah, I can't at the moment. Or, wait, can I? I think I have to get past that to do it. So yeah. Let's go figure out what that red launches to. I mean the pad on top of there. Maybe it'll be quicker than going back up to the pipe over there. I don't know how much progress I've made in game, but a decent amount. What the? It launched me back all the way to the beginning. Damn. Well, not the beginning, but almost there. Ooh, I wonder what if I can do now. Let's go check out if there's anything I can do in the village before I try and check out stuff here. Pretty certain I didn't miss anything here if I can check real quick. There's... Oh, that doesn't break from that. What does this do? It launches it, creates a jump pad there. Oh no, no. Oh. Thankfully I missed. Probably how I get that. Probably still not how to do it. Yeah, I think I need something else first. How are you? I think I'm still missing one of your barrels. One your barrel left. Wait, didn't I need a I learned before I can get these. Yeah, I can. I need a white one. What is... I got a jump pad here? Oh, I didn't want that. Well, that's annoying. How do I activate you? That was the wrong way. That was the right way. Sweet. Because I very much so made the wrong turn. I didn't get that coin there. Oh, I didn't get the coins yet. Whoops. Let's get those real quick before I head back with this. Oh, the other side of this. Now we head back and get the... piss off, Skeleton. Finish up the stuff in the starting area. Woohoo! There's more things I want to do in those areas, but I'll go back to them later. Like the farm area, which we didn't really complete. And clearly the coins on top. I don't know if I will 100% this game. I'm trying to, but if I miss something, I won't know. White crystal. Oops. Money? It's not that much now, but it's later in the game, but early in the game this would have been a nice amount. Anything else? What's through here? It's a pathway. I don't know what good it does me. A tree, a crystal. No cube? Where am I? This is an entirely new area. I don't think I'm supposed to be here yet. The slow walking pace while going through areas I don't think I'm supposed to be in is dreadful. What? I'm confused. I mean, that did not sound good. We got a defense game? I think that's what it is. I think I'm supposed to defend these. What good does it do me if I do, though? What happened there? Nothing was hitting me. I'm legitimately confused, but I will try again. Hopefully it's not too many waves of enemies, because I don't want to. If I have to try multiple times, I don't want it to take forever. Oh, my tea's gotten cold. Oh yeah, that does hurt me if they get past me. So let's try not to let them get past. Oop. Wave 3, and I believe if I could take one more hit, I'm dead. But they're fast, so... And my aim is not good. Yeah, that's, I will try this again later, I think when I'm stronger. I believe more damage or whatnot. So I'll come back for that. There's a number of things that I'm just like getting to when I'm not supposed to. I assume I'm supposed to be able to do it since I have a red gun, but... I feel like I missed something else here. Ooh, well that's... Ooh, health regeneration. You know what this is? Can I get in there? Don't think I did before. I did not. And more money. That another one of those pixelated blocks. At least for now, I think that's everything I can do in the village. Village stuff more down there, but one more barrel. There's something to do with that. Because I don't know how to get that treasure chest yet. Probably this, but I don't know how to launch up there. And there's that treasure chest up there. I'm definitely much stronger now, that's nice. Let's see, the area I got launched from was over here. I can't slam down while I'm at that. I know I can go use that shortcut to get back faster, but I'm gonna go this way and go through the paint village. See if I miss it. Can get anything else I missed. What? Aha! That did me literally no good, but I did anyways. Ooh. I'm back at the farm. I don't know what I can do here. I know there was something else left to do. I'll turn this thing on if you clear all the wooden graves in this area. Does that mean just fight the enemies from them, or do I have to destroy them? Because I don't know how to destroy them just yet. Even if that's possible, that is. Ooh, I can get up there. I don't think I could before. And there's this. I know I was in there before, so... That's definitely a wooden grave. It's one. Where is it? Oh. Making some good progress, I think. Bring it on, wherever you are. Probably knock that down. If I can, that is. I'm gonna have to jump to it. Oh, there's a shop here. Oh, there's some more enemies. Anything else gonna spawn? Or is that it? Oh, there's still something else. Where'd you spawn? Over there? Did I do it? Nine left. Destroy all wooden graves. I guess I have to just destroy them somehow. Can I destroy them? Maybe I need an upgrade before I can do that. Yeah, that didn't destroy them, that just defeated the enemies. Go find one and see if I can destroy it with the present gun. I don't think so, so I think I have to head back again. I can check the shop first. I'm gonna still quite a bit more backtracking in the future. See, gun critical damage and max health. Give money, give money. Yes, yes. I think I bought everything you have. There's that pipe there. I think I have to open the other end. Ooh, there's some big coins there. I think I need to use the launch pad for that though. Sword damage. Like, even if that's all I get, that's totally worth the chaotic backtracking to get to make it easier to take on enemies in the future. Well, that's not what that is. Where am I? Alright, outside the Blue Kingdom, right. Isn't this like right on the other side? Yeah, it is. I got one of the crystals. I think it was the... entirely different path I have to go next. Like, which one do I have now? Oh yeah, I got the blue MacGuffin. Now it's the purple. That's how I get up. Oh, I had to get to it. Anything up here before I go down and talk to those two dudes? Nope. We met the laptop guy under the giant chair with the big hard disk. He guards a very powerful upgrade. Maybe you have something to wipe his disk. Ooh, that's that guy over there. I think the float buckle now could do that. I don't think it's very far from the blue MacGuffin area. Let's go and see if we can handle. Let's go and see if we can handle that. Because that would be very useful, so I'm gonna do that. I believe it was... Yeah, the shortcut's over there, that... It takes us right over to him. He's that guy I was talking about by the gate. I was like, I don't think we can handle him now. But that hint says we might be able to, and I probably should have just gone and checked anyways. So now I have to backtrack again. Well, that sounds fried. Aha! Who said that? Hit the button. Thank you. I don't think that... Oh, if I had activated the float thing, that would have worked. I need to remember that I have, you know, the new ability. Oh, I wasn't looking there. Yeah, I've definitely, from the looks of my progress tonight, I thought I'd make it endgame. That is not happening. Well, good morning, Pixel. Yes, yes, you're very proud of having taken a nap. Gun splash damage. Okay, that is a very powerful upgrade. Yeah. I am, you know, very thankful for that. Don't hop up there, Pixel. Now let's head back over to get work on the purple MacGuffin. Now we've got a very useful upgrade. Let's not walk straight into that, as I've been known to do. Yes, yes, you enjoyed your nap. I don't know if it was picked up on the mic at all, but my cat sometimes one of my cats is sometimes very talkative after her naps. And as you know, cats take a lot of naps. I wonder if he's still here. Or if he was just telling us, hey, go find that. I've seen Rattle like someone over there. Don't face him unprepared. I don't know how good that does me, but I'll figure it out later. Ah, I need to fire into that, but I need to break open first. That is an old wet food plate. I will give you fresh wet food in a little bit, sweetie. I wonder if I can break those soon. No, I can't do anything there yet. That totally looks like a area of the hidden item. Secret area. It was not. Ooh, shot. And broke. Health regeneration, critical damage, max health, and refill speed. I'm broke though. This is totally a boss area. Let's go die. It looks like I gotta turn off each of those before I can take him out. Aha! You may have hurt me, but you gave me a boost, and then I immediately died. I knew I wasn't gonna win first try, but still. Thought I'd do better. Let's see. Secret area! Sweet. Don't know what good that does me, but I found it. Gun damage +5. Doesn't make that good. I don't think I'm supposed to get in here during the battle, but... Where's the rattle hag, not battle hag. Destroying shield, but how? Assuming that button doesn't do any good, have it being pushed down by the block. Or just got knocked off. What's left? That one up there? Is that one? Yep, I got this shield down. Come on. I beat him. Well, that's not good. Oh no, the volcano has erupted. Does that mean the hellholes will all open now? Yes. Well, that is a big arena. I'm glad I already found the secret item because I don't feel like walking all the way around it. Hello, hold on. That's where I am. You beat Rattle Egg. Take this advice. Sometimes the door itself is more important than what it conceals. Where am I in comparison? So I was over here before. That's a pathway from the purple. I don't think I can really do that. The shop's on the other end. There's probably a hidden item somewhere on the edge here. I'll check it later. So our next priority is, I guess, over here. Just figuring out what to do. New ability here, definitely. Back to blue there. More powerful gun is good. Then you get the marble all the way to there. I mean, that is kind of rude, dude. Assuming what it means by that hint is, yeah, go to the top of this. Do I want to go over here or over there? Go over here first. It looks like a secret area. I was correct. More health regen. Yeah, I took on the boss without needing it, but still... all the regular enemies definitely need it, because they just... Oop. What? Oh, there was something hidden there. Oh, some more here. Well, that was entirely an accident, but good, it was a good find. Picking up. We better to carry this. What about you? Something hitting you? Nope. What good does this do me? That's definitely an area, but I'm gonna go check it down there first. Let's see, this requires power. Aha! One of you may have obliterated me earlier, but now I've got a powerful gun. Anything up here? I'm requiring an ability myself for powering things rather than just batteries for that. That feels good. Yeah, it feels good when you get to like a point in game where some enemies that just kind of obliterated you earlier, you're now just obliterating instead. Still just way too many of them at times. That requires the purple shot here. I don't know when I'll get that, but that requires a lot more star than I presently have, so time to go use that. I guess just launch over that pathway, but there's nothing I can do here at the moment. Unless I can go through there first. Don't know if this will do me any good though. I think it's supposed to be a dead end, all things considered. Something, man. Let's switch. What good is this to me? Oh, back to the farm. Not useful at the moment, but all the shortcuts are good. Alright, let's get moving on to more progress and abilities so I can take on a lot of this stuff later. It's clearly I need more things. Ooh, this is not gonna be a fun area. Yeah, I'm immediately dead. Well, that's checkpoint was in the middle of danger. Well, that one decided he didn't want to be my problem. Let me check something real quick. I gotta do this every now and then. Let's make sure that the drifting from 3-teen isn't recurring. It sometimes just happens. And I have dropped some frames, more than I'd like, but not enough that should interfere with the stream itself. It seems to be like a toss the coin whether or not I'll have a stream without any or with a ton of drop frames. I don't know why. This game is fun, but I don't know why I chose a first-person game to play, since those tend to make my head hurt after a while. What's this? What is, like, legitimately, what is this? That's new to me. Oh, that's what I do. Like, what do I do next? Go up the mental thing with the ability you have. Battery needed. Battery got. That worked better than I thought it would. That's probably what the blue block is, to serve as a path for the current. Or not. I think I have to do a different one first. Let's path back. Yeah, it's gotta be the blue block for that, at least. No, I guess that wasn't it. Nope, gotta figure something else out about that. there anything over here besides the clear piece of metal? Not clear, like clearly something to generate currents. Hmm. What about over here? How do I handle this? I don't know what that blue block's for, and I'm genuinely confused. Some of the puzzles in this game are very much on. What? Is there something I need to? Clearly, there's like. Oh, I need to launch that. What? Oh, well, that's automatic. Will it keep bouncing? It will, good. Don't think I hit the button. I think I had to use the blue block for holding that up and launch the purple block. And it certainly has to be a purple block that hits those buttons. Explain the existence of the blue block. Yep. Puzzle solved. Let's see, I've been here. There we go. I don't know how much further I'll go before I do before I switch up, show off what the problem was with the blender animating thing, which would take like 5 minutes and call it night. Wait a bit longer before I do that though. Don't need the battery for that. Suddenly it went from I've been streaming for an hour and 40 minutes to suddenly it's over 2 hours. I mean, I don't mind streaming for longer, it's fun. I had to get someone to be on with CoCom or something. It's definitely easier to be engaging when you're when you have someone to talk to or have a conversation to go with on. I'm just getting caught up in my own words most of the time because I'm not talking to anybody. Well, I am talking to anyone who's watching. Just realize I'm more entertaining when I have a coherent train of thought or conversation. Might finally get the pixel block pusher thing after this. Oh, it didn't work. Hmm. Don't let me in, I'll climb your roof. Hat and fake beard. Soda guy died of smoke poisoning while trying to break into the two-star house. He must have been after valuable objects. You're up his fake beard and hat. On your souvenirs are stored in your home. When you get rid of these girls from and hurting them, then I'll spare a Super Bowl secret with you. They love my super rank. Creepy. A creepy statement to say. No, I can't murder them, so I have to do a different option. Don't know how good that does me, but okay. Ooh, battery. I need it for that. Thinking, what is in this area? Dead end there, pathway there. Well, that knocked it off. Success! What's over here? Is this that lake? Prisoner, I fall down there, I'm trapped, but I will jump down anyways. But first, battery. Yeah, oh, there's something up there. Is there anything down here besides that dead end being a place to fall down to? Oh. Vault toy. Blonde vault person had no thumb. Died shortly after noticing. You took his little toy that looks just like him. Fallen hero souvenirs are stored in your home. I wonder how many games they reference. Oh, there's a strip, something over there. a lot of stuff to do here, but I don't know what to do. Ooh. That was not a secret area, but regeneration ceiling +5 yet again. Ooh, there's a... So that's as far as it'll go. Need something else probably to extend the reach. Assuming I can do anything else right now. The answer is yes, I can. I can get another one. Oh, that just happened. Okay, I do believe it'll stay. Oh, it did not. But just fell over there, so it's not too difficult to get. Look at me, I'm too spoiled to even use my hands. Sorry, I lost too many ranked matches. I'm only bronze 2 now. Who girls it? I'll give you valuable information if you can. That is creepy. Very creepy. Like, as far as creepy, like, plot lines to go in this game go, I don't think it gets more creepy. The weird ones are funny, but that's just... no. I don't know. Don't know what I need this for. Well, clearly that's not what I need to do. Maybe this will create an arc when it's full of water rather than burnt to get to the further one. I'm doubtful on that, but let's just do that. I'll try and solve this puzzle before I call it a night on Supraland. And then we'll see how far we've made it, percentage-wise. I assume I've gotten at least to 50% now. I don't know what that tells for the story, but I've been going around trying to collect everything, so, you know. That did increase the range, but I don't know what good that did me. Oh, wait. That wasn't what I meant to do, but... that should create more of a distance. You have to bring it a bit further, a bit closer than it was. Need about here. Just a little bit closer. Is that not still not enough? Do I need something else, or am I not doing it quite right? Oh, well, I could have moved this further because... Yeah, it'd be better to bring it to about... Yeah, about there, actually, where it got hit to. No, it still could have gone further. So let's try that again. Need to bring it just a little further, which is annoying. I'm almost there. Wait, can I bring it to the arc to this? I'm doubtful on that, but... No, I can't. It would require metal to be... Let's try there. Almost. And that just makes it worse. Oh, then I moved it too far. What here? Do I want to go to this? Like, what would that launch me? Up to that? Sure, stop thinking about what I'm trying to get before I was like, oh yeah, I do want to get that, but that's another. Or maybe I can just cheat this. Hmm. There's gotta be something I can do. Hmm. Oh, I think I did knock it down. Where'd it land then? One, two. Yeah. There it is. You know. I cheaped it. Let's see if this is what I want to do. Yeah, this is what I was supposed to do to get. That was what I was supposed to do to get there. Let's see, now I have to make the arc go through here to this thing, which probably means I need to get to the metal. Maybe I have to put on top of the purple block like I did with that one. Ooh, I did it. Success. But force beam. Connect things with a magical beam and have it. RT to scan for suitable surfaces. Release beam to surface. Ooh. Keep in mind, the force beam is not a rope. Pull yourself to the room once, then use your triple jump to get over. I don't want to go down there. Well, that doesn't work. Maybe I gotta go down first. What's there? Got it. That is not music I was expecting for. Hello there. I tried to connect both wood blocks with beacons and walk over it. That's... Oh, what's that? Looks like cardboard, but I can't break it. On the switch. What? Let me check over here real quick. Then I'll go to handle that. Well, didn't know I could attach those, but good to know. I still can't get, I think it'd be better to go back, because I think that was a secret area that I was failing to get up to. Light the beam, press both fire buttons at once. Gotcha. It's... Sometimes it doesn't want to let me fire. Not the seed area that I failed to get into, but it's another one. Oop. I fell down further than I meant to. Let's try this again, as long as we're here. Much too far of a range, maybe? What's that? Force cube stomp. Stomp onto your force cube to create a big explosion. Does a lot of damage. Good when you're surrounded by enemies. Well, that sounds like fun. What does being here do with me? Nothing really. Gotta go back up. So I'm gonna finish up this room or area, and then I'll move on to the. Then I'll call it a night on Supraland. And I'm having a blast. Don't get me wrong. But I have now been streaming for 2.5 hours. Now we're gonna do this puzzle again. Easier the second time. You can walk on your beam at very steep angles. Ooh. But, alright, there was a big coin here. Oh, it pulls objects together. Hmm. Ah, that's how. And the wizard man is gone. Where are we now? Yeah, we're on this side of that area. Let's see, it's a little bit more before I call it. I think it's still part of the puzzle. If it's not, Where is this? Like the puzzle is to get back out, and that's what remains. Nope, can't fire on those. Don't know what that did, but triggered something. I'm legitimately confused what to do next. Okay, that's for the door, so I gotta get there somehow. Oh, that's... outside of range. Can't cheat it. I'm gonna just try a little longer than I'm gonna call. Oh, I didn't notice you when you said you were off. I simply amused. Sorry. So focus on the puzzle. What does this do? I think I need that block. Yeah, I think that's what I do. I gotta use those platforms to levitate up. They do move really slowly, so that'll explain why. But I might start from the other side. Nope, didn't make it fast enough. Oh, and I was too quick on that one. And same thing with that one. I clicked the button the wrong timing. I give it 2 more tries if I'm just gonna save and quit for the night, and then I'll finish this next time. I had it, but I pushed the button to deactivate my float. I'll try one more time because that one, it has to be a legit try, not me just falling off. It was entirely my mistake that I fell off, but still. Wait, what? Oh, I went up too soon. Which achieved zero purpose. Wonder if okay, that is too much. That'll make the puzzle so much easier. So, yeah, I can do it. I had it, but I couldn't lift up enough. This is my last try before I call it a night there. Okay, this time was my last try, I swear. I'll see if yeah, didn't make it. Because there's nothing to fire upon with this. Let's see when that last checkpoint was. It's here. He's like, there's nothing I can do besides I have to figure out that puzzle. So I have to get the block connected to the block here, and that's what I have to do next. Like, unless I can float under with using that, I'm just gonna fail. So I'm going to call tonight here on Supraland. Let me check something in the background real quick before I decide if I'm gonna do anything, things short real quick before calling it a night. Just a second. Yeah, it is there. Right, so where's? So I'm gonna quit Superland. I'm gonna put it to a break just for a moment to launch the music and split my recording. Then I'm gonna show probably take like 5 minutes to show the problems I had with getting the animation working last time for the Toad in Blender. All right, just a moment. Where is? There it is.